Hey everybody, GT here from GT's Barbecue. If it's your first time here, welcome. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, thanks a lot. I really appreciate the support. It really helps out the channel. Tonight I'm going to do one of my family's favorite dishes. It's easy, it's fast, it doesn't cost very much. I'm not sure if I'm going to call it egg fried rice with pork or pork fried rice, but I'm going to do an egg fried rice and I'm going to add pork to it. It's a cook that's going to go really fast, so it's really important that you get the ingredients prepped up in advance. So I'm going to get inside here in a sec. We'll get this stuff prepped up and we'll get to cooking. Stay tuned. Okay, let's go over the ingredients we're going to use today. It's really pretty simple. I have here 2 cups of rice. Obviously it was uncooked, but this is 2 cups now of cooked rice. I have about 1 pound of chopped up stir-fry pork meat. I have about 1/2 an onion. I have about 1 teaspoon of Chinese red sauce. Chili sauce. This is really good stuff. I have 2 tablespoons of cheddar garlic out of a jar. I have 3 eggs I'm going to lightly beat. And for the sauce, it's pretty simple. I have 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce. I have 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. I have 1 teaspoon of Hoisin sauce. And just a splash of sesame oil. When I say a splash, I'm talking about 1/2 teaspoon. You don't want too much of this. It's got a lot of flavor, but it can really overpower things. And of course, you have to have some cooking fluid. That's with every meal. So stay tuned. We'll get out here on the Blackstone in a second. We'll get this cooked up. Be right back. Okay, first thing we're going to do is get started with our eggs. We're going to get these done. I'm going to pull them off to the side. I just want to put down a little bit of oil, not much. I don't know, tablespoon, maybe not even. Like so. And we'll pour on our eggs. Just going to kind of stir these around a little bit. I want this to be nice and thin. Cook for a second. So I have this burner completely off. I have this one on low. I have this one on medium low, and I have the far one on low. So whenever I cook eggs, I really like to keep them on as low heat as possible. So that in real time was, I don't know, 15 seconds. I'm just going to take this like so and flip. Let that do another, I don't know, 30 seconds or so. So I'm going to chop this up at the end. Let's get it off, get it over on our plate. We'll let that rest there for a little bit. And the next thing we want to do is put down our pork. A little more oil. And you probably noticed I didn't use a lot of seasoning on this. Most of the flavor is going to come from the sauce. So I don't have any salt, no pepper, no garlic. Oh my goodness, what's the world coming to? And we'll get down our pork. I'm not going to overcook this. I want to keep an eye on it. I do have the far left burner completely off. So as this cooks, I'll move things over to the side to keep them warm. But you can see it doesn't take very long. So I think that's just about right for now. It's going to continue to cook in a little bit. I'm going to move this off to the side. Let that stay warm. And we'll get our onions down. Just a teeny bit more oil. Maybe a teaspoon or so. A little egg remnant there. That's not going to hurt a thing. And down go our onions. Sorry if that got in the shot a little bit. Get these stirred up, and once again, no salt, pepper, garlic. Keep them moving. Really, the secret is, no matter what heat you cook at, just keep stuff moving. Just keep it moving, keep it moving. Particularly once I put the sauce on this, that sauce has some sugar in it, and you don't want that to burn. So, even though it's on low, we're going to want to keep this whole thing moving the whole time. So these onions are looking awesome. Time to mix them in with the meat. Get this back over here. Pull this all together. Man. That'd be smelling good, kemosabe. I've often wondered what kemosabe actually meant. I doubt if the Lone Ranger knew. Secretly, it probably means butt face or something like that. So I'm going to get this out like so. I'm going to create a little divot in the center. About like that. So I'm going to add my garlic right in the center. Sorry, that's in the way. And I just want to let that kind of get some love there. Start to get fragrant. Looking good. Before I mix it in, I don't want to really get color on it. I can see it's starting to, it's starting to smell perfect. Now we're going to add our chili sauce right to the garlic. I just used a teaspoon here. You use however much you want. This stuff can be pretty potent. And it's time to get it all together. So there we have our pork. I've made this before with shrimp in addition to the pork. And buddy, it's a restaurant we go to. It's a C5. I'd like a C5, please, to go. These things are like 30 bucks. So considering this whole thing costs probably 10 bucks. It's a really good value. Okay, so there's our aromatics, our spices. I'm gonna move this over to the warming area just for a moment. Put down just a little bit more oil. Okay, let's get our meat. And now we add the rice. And again, it's really important that you use leftover rice. Let it dry out a little bit. You're still going to get a few chunks. And you just want to spread this out. Nice and thin. So now it's time. A couple of ingredients I forgot to mention that I'm going to put in this. I'm going to put down just a little bit of oil. And I'm going to add some. Usually I like to just do peas and carrots. But this mix had some corn and beans in it too, and that's fine. Stir or roux, technical term. There we go. It's just that quick. And now the final stage is to add our sauce. And you definitely don't want too much. When you make this, you're probably going to think, wow, that's not enough sauce on there, but trust me, the stuff is packed with flavor and you are gonna love it. And now it's time to bring the eggs to the party. Just gonna chop this up into chunks. Again, already cooked. Doesn't need any time on the grill itself, but it needs to be folded in to our masterpiece. Egg fried rice with pork, or pork fried rice with egg, or whatever the heck you want to call it. Goodness gracious, that smells amazing. Just want to spread this out. Let it continue to soak in the flavors. I don't want it to dry out, but I'll get it inside. We'll get it portioned up and we'll take a taste. Stay tuned. We'll see you here in a bit. Okay, so there you have it. Egg fried rice with pork, or pork fried rice with egg, or pork fried rice, however you want to say it. Garnished with some green onions. I'm just going to dig in here, take a little bite. Got some pork, got some egg, got some veggies. Telling you, that sauce makes it. I don't know how to describe it other than it has an Asian flavor. It's the perfect amount of sweet, the perfect amount of heat. You can taste that chili sauce in there. I couldn't be happier. So pork fried rice, egg fried rice, whatever you want to say. Once again, if it's your first time here on my channel, thanks so much for coming. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know I appreciate all the support. It really means a lot. So thanks for joining me. Everybody stay safe, and we'll see you next time.